Good evening, and welcome to day 2 of my 31 day of Ghoulish terror reviews. Tonight, my review will be on the 1990 sequel, Bride of Re-Animator. This is like I mentioned from 1990, and this is based on this version I watched. It's based on an unrated version, but this has both the R and the unrated cut on it, and from Umbrella, which is the beyond generous farm to world of films. This one was directed by Brian Uzena. How to pronounce it. Of course, based on the short story of H.P. Lovecraft and written for the screenplay for by the animator is Jeff E. Daniels and Rick Fry. And returning from the previous movie, Jeffrey Combs replaced Dr. Herbert West, Bruce Everett reprised Dr. Dean Kane, and of course, the villain from the first movie returns, David Gale as Dr. Carl Hill. And we got also added to the story, Colin L. Jones as Lieutenant Leslie Chappell, and Fabiana Ubedino as Francesca Giannetti, and Catherine Kimon as Gloria, and Mel Stewart as Dr. Graves. The ones that worth mentioning to the sequel. By the back of the cover, and so it's been the plot is it's been 8 months since the Winter Colony massacre stained the halls with blood, and Dr. West and Dr. Kane's experiment has taken a bizarre turn. Now they've gone beyond reanimating the dead into the realm of creating new life. The leg of a hooker and the wound of a virgin are joined to a heart of Dr. Kane's dead girlfriend, and the bride leads upon meet in a climax of central horror. Because that's not nothing, the end of it. Dr. Graves discovers the head of Dr. Carl Hill, and he more or less uses the green, that thing that Dr. West created and made, and brought Dr. Hill back to life, and called what Hill wants his revenge on West, and there's like nothing to get to him, and create his own army of the dead as well. Be found out that some of the people who they create the West made Re-Animated original are still alive and roaming the halls. and they're the one that he used to get back west. I don't want to spoil them much. Watch it. See what I'm talking about. Pros and cons. Well, I've actually I watched this for quite a while, and quite different to the original. You know, they could direct sequel, but still don't know how West survived. But you do know that Gane's girlfriend Megan, or fiance, did die, and what to do is your heart to bring her back in a created corpse, which is quite a cool idea. Kind of like the story of Bride of Frankenstein, how they brought a film back to life for the monster. So you say Cain was the monster in this, but he wanted his girlfriend back. And I thought it was a cool idea to bring back Dr. Carl Hill back, because he's still a severed head. And what I did to him was actually quite creative. Very creative. And how he can communicate with other reanimated corpse, which was actually quite a cool idea. Of course, they can actually kill. You know, Lieutenant Leslie got killed. And they decided to step enough to bring him back to life to see what happened. And that's what Dr. Carl Blay uses, you know, the body this time to help him get around. There's a corpse to help him, called Dr. Graves. Was the one that brought him back, but he refused to let him to help him. What I like most about this film is the last act, when Dr. Carl Hill and the reanimated corpse of the Dr. Leslie go to the Western Cain and with the other random corpse to break into the house, trying to get to West to kill him. Well, there's some gory moments in this. I mean, we have, you know, Lieutenant Leslie arm get cut off. The most gory part is where the bride rips her, you know, falls apart when she takes rips her heart out of her chest, and she lets the corpse chest just falls apart when she did this. But the most gory part of the film, and it really feels like a typical big red style zombie movie. I really love the end of this. We got all the reanimated corpse trying to get in to get to him. And they look pretty darn cool. Of course, you don't know the hell beyond. I don't know where the movie fits, because somehow West survives. And of course, Cain and his former new girlfriend, Gloria, or is it Francesca? Let's take a look. Gloria is the one that they met the corpse head off, and Francesca is Cain's new girlfriend. Yeah. The effects is quite good for a 1990 movie, and really thought it did actually quite well. You know, I like how Dr. Hill now has got wings to make him fly around, and he's just mannequin together. And the makeup effects on the other zombies around quite look pretty damn cool as well. Cons though, it's just not as good as the original. The original is classic. It's just that they wanted to just do a nice story, what I can do. And it's just, I don't know, I just find the story is just weak. I mean, it has some really cool ideas. Try and bring a film back caught to life and bring back Dr. Hill back to take a revenge on West, but that's really just the real plot. That's just the real kind of real see. There's no one needs the original. And it kind of just drags on a bit. The critic had scenes removed, just to make the movie flow more. And I just find it a tad too long, about a good 10 minutes too long. And they had too much humour. Like they try and make it more of a comedy out of it. Really, yeah, I don't know. Will you watch it? Will you recommend it? Well, do own it. The Blu-ray Weird Beyond. Probably return it from time to time. It's just not one of the ones I return to from too often. It's got the sequel, but it's fine. It's really updated with the original at all. I recommend it. Like the original. Like, the sequel might be alright. If you want to know what the event after the first movie. What West and Carl are up to. And bring back Hill back was pretty cool, so you might like it. So my score, I give it a 6 out of 10. Had some good moments. It just dragged, and just don't find it nowhere near as original. Well, that's it for my day 2 on my 31-day Ghoulish Tale reviews. Day 3, well, I guess you might be seeing what comes next. But, yeah, watch all tomorrow and see if you're correct. And while I've seen this movie, if you have thoughts and comments, give me a like, thumbs up, and those who probably first time seeing one of the reviews, comment, like, and subscribe. Until tomorrow, I wish everyone keep safe, take care, and best of all, do not nightmares. Bye.